BYD, jumped in Hong Kong trading overnight. The company announced a new technology.
Imagine a single company quietly building batteries in a nondescript factory so unassuming that most headlines would never notice. Yet today, that very company stands on the brink of toppling the giants of the electric vehicle world. No, I'm not talking about Tesla. I'm talking about BYD. What secret arsenal does this underdog possess? And could it really dismantle the EV empires we once thought were untouchable? Well, buckle up, because in the next 20 minutes, we're about to unravel a story of ambition, innovation, and strategic gambles that reads more like a Hollywood thriller than a business case study. Ready for the ride? From humble beginnings to global empire.
From humble batteries to a global empire. Did you know BYD started life in 1995 as a modest battery supplier for, of all things, mobile phones? No flashy launches or billion-dollar valuations, just engineers tinkering with nickel, cadmium, and lithium iron cells in a small factory outside Shenzhen. Fast forward to today, and those same battery experts are dictating the pace of one of the world's most cutthroat markets. How did a quiet battery outfit transform into a juggernaut? It all began when they saw a Japan insatiable global hunger for cleaner, greener transportation and decided to make every piece of that puzzle themselves. Vertically integrated supply chain? Check. In-house battery production? Check. A laser focus on cost control and efficiency? Double check. Each step was deliberate, each move calculated. Are you starting to see the strategy unfold? Every thrilling rise has a pivotal gamble. For BYD, that moment arrived in 2003 when they acquired the floundering Qinchuan automobile company. Imagine swooping in to rescue a failing automaker and turning it into the launchpad for a global EV empire. Rather than piecemeal partnerships, BYD took full ownership, giving them instant access to manufacturing lines, engineering talent, and crash test facilities. Suddenly, they weren't just battery experts, they were car makers. Picture the boardroom tension. Veteran auto executives skeptical of these battery geeks claiming they could build cars. And yet, what felt like a fool's errand soon blossomed into a masterstroke. Can you feel that tension? Because it's just the beginning. 2008. The financial world is reeling from crisis. People are scrambling for safe havens. Enter Warren Buffett. Calm, calculated, and notorious for spotting hidden diamonds in the rough. His Berkshire Hathaway plunked down $230 million for a 9.9% stake in BYD. Boom. Overnight, BYD graduated from another Chinese company to global contender. This wasn't charity. Buffett saw the potential for explosive growth. Think about that. When the Oracle of Omaha commits that kind of capital, markets pay attention. Suddenly, distributors in Europe, North America, and Southeast Asia took BYD seriously. And Tesla? They had to shift their gaze eastward. Ever wondered what it feels like to have Buffett in your corner? BYD found out and they capitalized on it ruthlessly. Here's where the thriller turns technical, but stick with me, it's the heart of BYD's dominance. The Super DM system dual mode for the uninitiated is the seamless dance of electric and gasoline power. Imagine launching from 0 to 60 miles per hour with near-silent electric torque, then seamlessly switching to gas when the battery dips. Efficiency? Up to 80% under ideal conditions. That means less wasted energy, fewer emissions, and more smiles per mile. Question for you. Have you ever felt the jolt of pure electric acceleration from a hybrid? It's a head-turner. And while Toyota and others were perfecting tried-and-true hybrids, BYD was redefining the game, forcing rivals to play catch-up. Blade battery, the game changer.
BYD, which is also on the West Coast, I think they're ramping up production of their electric vehicles. Warren Buffett owns 10% stake in that.
Safety scares have haunted the EV world since its inception. Battery fires, thermal runaway, you name it. Enter BYD's Blade battery. A slim, ultra-safe lithium iron phosphate marvel that shrugged off nail penetration tests without so much as a whiff of smoke. Picture engineers grinning as they drove nails through these cells. Nothing. Nada. And beyond safety? Blade batteries pack energy densely, last longer, and cost less. Result: BYD vehicles boast ranges rivaling pricier competitors, without the safety trade-offs. Think of it as swapping a ticking time bomb for a reliable heart. Wouldn't you sleep better knowing your EV's battery is practically indestructible? Okay, quick quiz. What's the biggest barrier keeping families from going hybrid? Price and performance, right? Enter the Song Plus DMY. This mid-size SUV sips just 6 liters of gas per 100 kilometers, while autonomously handling up to 100 kilometers on pure electric power. Smooth torque, whisper-quiet cruising, and a price tag that doesn't require selling a kidney. Parents, road trippers, daily commuters, all of them flock to it. And unlike legacy automakers jamming batteries into old platforms, BYD engineered the Song Plus ground up for modern electrification. The result? A runaway hit that left competitors reeling. Can you see families nodding in approval as they slide behind the wheel? Just when you thought BYD had maxed out, they dropped another bombshell, the Han L sedan with a 945-volt electrical architecture. In real-world tests, you go from 16% to 80% charge in just 10 minutes. 10 minutes! That's faster than brewing your morning coffee. And for the skeptics? Yes, it even works in Arctic temperatures down to 30 degrees Celsius. Imagine pulling into a charging station in the dead of a Siberian winter and still walking away with a near-full battery in under 15 minutes. Rivals are scrambling to catch up while BYD laughs all the way to the charging port. Ever wondered if EV charging could ever match gas fill-ups in speed? BYD just flipped that script. Here's the part that'll really send chills. BYD isn't content dominating China, the world's largest EV market. No, they're on a global march Europe, Latin America, Southeast Asia, and soon, North America. Factories are rising, partnerships forged, dealerships sprouting like mushrooms after rain. Their strategy? Leverage local incentives, tailor models to regional tastes, and undercut legacy brands on price. You think Tesla's cornered the global market? Think again. BYD's counting on one overriding truth. People everywhere want safer, longer, lasting, and affordable EVs. And BYD's ready to deliver at scale. Will they topple Tesla's global reign? The stakes just got personal. Tesla versus BYD's Titan showdown. Imagine two gladiators in the Colosseum. On one side, Tesla, with its high-tech software, autopilot dreams, and Silicon Valley swagger. On the other, BYD's battle, hardened by in-house battery mastery, cost discipline, and a willingness to innovate anywhere, anytime. Who wins? Let's break it down. BYD's broad lineup from budget, friendly Dolphin to premium Han undercuts Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y in crucial segments. BYD makes its own blade batteries. Tesla still relies on Panasonic, CATL, LG. Less dependency equals more stability. BYD offers hybrids, Tesla does not. Perfect for regions where charging infrastructure lags. Tesla's supercharger network is impressive, but BYD's 945-volt system threatens to neutralize that advantage. Sound like a fair fight? It's about to get bloodier. Which side would you bet on if it were your money on the line? What's next in the EV war? So, what does the future hold? Will legacy automakers like GM, VW, and Toyota catch up? Or will BYD steamroll everyone with its all-integration approach? Expect a flurry of counterattacks, more investment in exotic battery chemistries, government incentives shifting battleships, and perhaps surprise alliances. But here's a prediction. The winner won't be the flashiest or the richest. It'll be the one who masters the entire value chain, from raw materials to customer service. And right now, that crown sits on BYD's head. Question for you. Do you think any company can dethrone BYD's model? Or is this the calm before BYD's absolute storm? All right, Electric Crusaders, it's your turn. What's your take on BYD's meteoric rise? Are you Team Tesla, Team BYD, or plotting your escape to an old-school Vate now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get this debate burning hotter than a blade battery under a nail penetration test. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, share with your fellow EV enthusiasts, and subscribe so you never miss the next electrifying episode. Until next time, drive safe and stay charged.
Steamroll them all with its all-in-house approach. Expect counterattacks, new battery chemistries, government-backed incentives, and maybe even surprise alliances. But here's my prediction. The winner won't be the flashiest or the richest. It'll be the one who masters the entire value chain, from raw materials to customer service. And right now, that crown sits firmly on BYD's head. Outro, the calm before the storm. So, what do you think? Can any company dethrone BYD? Or is this the calm before their absolute storm? All right, electric crusaders, it's your turn. Are you Team Tesla or Team BYD? Or are you still clinging to your old-school gas ride? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get this debate burning hotter than a blade battery under a nail test. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, share it with your fellow EV enthusiasts, and subscribe so you never miss the next electrifying episode. Until next time, drive safe and stay charged.